Hello, my friends. Today, I wanted to talk about asemic writing and also, because of that, light language. Primarily, I have been using asemic writing in my practice now for a while, for a couple months. It's really been something that's been coming up more recently. And going through the process of studying asemic writing, which I did get from some other contemporaries of the practice and which are also online with me, I also found out about light language, which is pretty much a more so new age version of asemic writing, though they see it more as a channeling down of a specific understanding or something that they use for manifestation. Primarily, light language, I don't give a lot of credit to, even though it is pretty much just asemic writing. I feel like it is a more so watered down new age understanding of a different practice, which could be very helpful and useful in someone's practice if you go about it the right way. But when you bring it to light language, it just becomes one of those more so new age channeling concepts, which is usually pretty shallow in its understanding of metaphysics and things like that, and is more focused just on doing something to promote healing that can be done by a lot of people quickly. Anyway, asemic writing is pretty much just writing without words in a sort of random fashion upon a page. And by going through the process of making marks and lines and symbols and stuff that looks exactly like writing but isn't writing, allows the practitioner to implement a form of art or like symbolic representation, which I feel like this symbolic representation can be used to represent intention and will of a practitioner upon a page and could be used for later in magical working, which is the reason that I have brought this practice into my practice so much recently, because it's like a way of taking a specific snapshot of the energy of an individual at a specific point and using that as a physical representation of their energy. And to me, that is a very beautiful form of sigillic manifestation, because any practitioner could pretty much like focus on love or money or getting a new job or something, striking out markings that align with that purpose and allowing themselves to flow into the page, and then going through the process of more so activating, charging in this statement and sending that out into the universe as their physical form of will. And that is incredibly useful. You would also be able to do this more in the vocal asemic style of saying more so a bunch of random things and putting your intention and whatnot behind it as well, which could be used as just nonsense chants and things like that, which is quite chaotic, but it also allows you to still get your intention and will and push it out through your vocal cords, through how you speak in that moment. It's would just be something like, okay, so I'm going to focus on protection or something like that, and you just start saying random phonemes and other things, anything that comes to your lips, while also focusing on protection. So it'd be like grapata kada kunanabu atskata kuna burata buta gata, which doesn't mean anything, but it holds the intention and will of the practitioner as they're speaking to project it outwards, because it is that place of will that we cement in reality from our focus and intention and power that gives the random asemicness purpose. And we can send that out, much like how they use it in light language to do healing and whatnot things, where they more so, well, they like channel, they more so channel down what they call light codes and things like that. But it's the asemic shooting out of will. And I find this both in asemic writing and in asemic vocal like expression to be a very useful thing that any practitioner could bring into their practice, because it's primarily a very easy, more so just random, allowing you to express yourself in the world that gives it power and allows the individual to do magic. And that is primarily why I use asemic writing now so much. Really, that's all I wanted to talk about. Asemic writing, what it is, a little bit of how it's used, and stuff like that. Thank you for listening, my friends. I greatly appreciate it.